guys. Let's see if we can do a first fire on this thing. Let's open up the slide a little bit. There you go, guys. First fire after the rebuild. It's very rich. There we go, guys. First fire, Picco BOOST. Alright, so next we're going to run this. See if I got time. I got a new laptop for work, so I've been trying to set that up. We're going to monitor our temp. We're going to do 4 idle tanks. And then go from there. Yeah, rich as hell. Alright guys, just wanted to show y'all, we got the boost back in action. Got to re-break it in with the new piston and sleeve. But she'll be hitting the Italian Nitro ramps in no time. So, we're not going to go into that last video, but I will not take that video down. Those are my thoughts, my channel. If I don't want to represent that flag anymore, I'm not going to do it. So, it is what it is, people. Alright, so, that's it for that, though. The rest is nothing but ripping. We don't do politics on my channel. I just wanted to show my support some of my friends. My daughter had asked me some questions about it, and this is what's transpired about this whole thing. So, alright guys, see y'all in a little bit, man. See if we can jump this buggy. Now, idling like a champ. Look at all the oil. I can already tell, man, she's probably going to be better than she was. Maybe not more powerful, but I think that sleeve, it was so modded, and maybe I pushed it a little too hard. I don't know. But we're going to do this. I'm still on the first tank. Once I get down right at that line, I shut it down. I think part of the problem, guys, is I had those 2 screws back out. damaged that bell, and that had something to do with it. The sleeve coming apart. Never seen anything like that before. Whew. I got my fan here, it's on remote. Alright guys, so the mounting screws that I use now, and these were recommended to me by my hobby shop owner. So these are engine mount, top mount screws, part number 2584, Traxxas. These are what I'm going to use from now on to mount the engine to the engine mount. I bought a couple of packs of them. He's idling like a champ, man. As soon as I get done with this tank, we're going to go set up for the MB and do some flying. Alright? No more politics on my channel. I had to just say what I needed to say. It's all nitro and fifth scale now. Alright guys, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, let's get out there and jump this this MB. Earlier when I was doing the first tank in the Picco, I meant to tell y'all, this is what I use for my break-in. It's Master Basher VP, 20% nitro, 14% oil. The extra oil content for the break-in process. Then after I run two or three more tanks, heat cycle tanks, where you run it and shut her down, let her cool off. But after that, after the next 3 heat cycle tanks, we'll run the rest of this fuel, both those quarts, continuously through here, and then we're going to put it on the ground. So towards about the 5th, 6th tank at idle, we'll start giving her some RPMs, break this thing in. You know, at least she's back up and running, and she's still partially modded. She was idling really well, even very rich. So I'm hoping and thinking that this Picco is gonna still be a beast. Nothing like it was with the modded sleeve, but from what I understand, a lot of your you know, a lot of the power in the modding comes from the crank. But I don't know a whole lot about it, guys, don't get me lying. But pretty excited about the Virtus coming and the modded Paloma as well. We did it's funny, I was watching him, and yeah, I don't know if you're being facetious or what, bro, but I appreciate it anyway. And yeah, I do take, when someone has a good idea and they do something that hey, snaps in my brain, of course, I'm going to get it. So, ordered the Mad Max tires from DDM for this thing. You know I wanted to replace these anyway. They're wearing down. But ordered those. Ordered the silverback rings. Either silverback or hostile, whatever they are. So, got the red bead locks, so don't have to do the paint thing. This is the result of running out there. And man, I get it, the 5B, I'm probably gonna get it, I'm probably gonna buy it, but I still don't think it's going to bash as well as this out at my particular bash site. You guys know where I'm at. And yes, the 5B, and John, yes, he did tell me personally that the 5B was the closest to the 8T buggy, and or the low C, or the TLR 8 buggy, not the 8T, the 8 4.0 buggy. And yes, it will fly out here just like a Nitro, but it's the wheel travel out there that concerns me. But we're gonna get it anyway, just to have it. But I think, and we'll take it out there and we'll give it a shot, man. I think those big MX tires will help, but I still don't think the actual wheel travel. I mean, this thing is a lot bigger than the 5B. It's probably one of the biggest Baja platform. I know the 5B is not Baja, but it's one of the biggest platforms. If you look on Rovin's site, the length of this thing is a lot longer and a lot wider, except for the Max T, you know. And you can put widening kits on these too. We're gonna get some extenders on here on these hubs as well. Hey man, people responding to text I sent yesterday. Work never stops, people. It took me forever to set up my new laptop. I don't know if I showed y'all. I got a new laptop yesterday at Best Buy. $500, man. Spent $500 in like 5 minutes. But it's crazy. But me setting up a laptop, getting my work email and our actual daily sheet program and stuff that we have, our company creates all of our own technology, getting that transferred onto there. With me doing it, it's like a monkey freaking piloting the space shuttle to the moon and back. I had no idea what I'm doing, man. And but I seem to mull through it. I could have been out here doing this a little earlier, but you know, you got things you got to do, people. Life goes on. All right, so anyway, the VP showed y'all that we're gonna get the Mad Maxes, and oh, also got the Easy Fit filter and the TG filter cover for it, and I'll use this outerwear on it, and those bead locks as well. So, and I'll hold on to these tires as spares. These fronts were still good. I thought about putting the rears on the front and the rear, but the weight of this and only being 2-wheel drive, I kind of wanted to just stick with the front. The front's a little bit smaller. They're 195 by 75, and the rears are 195 by 80, so the rears are a little bigger. And we got some more Badlands and DE rims coming as well. So, all right, guys, give me a few minutes. We'll get out here and put this techno in the air. That's what I'm all about, right? All right, see y'all in a minute. All right, guys, let's give her another rip. My brakes were dragging. The bell I put on was a 16 bell. It was a little too tight. I could hear it in there, so I fixed that too. Epic. All right, hold on to your pants.
She just flies through the air, man. Beautiful. Sometimes it's not all about the distance. Sometimes I like to see how well I can land it. Oh shit, the pole there. There's a tree there. Missed the ramp altogether. One day I'm gonna get a piece of property and I'm gonna make a bad to the bone track. Oh, look, brought the termite flower. There you go. That's my next challenge, is to see how I can turn this thing in the air like they do coming off the jumps and the turns. I can bring it down, nose it down on the ramp. Oof. I can nose it down on the ramp. Golly, this custom body is gonna go through hell, man. Oh well. I'm a basher. Try and turn it in the air, you know. There's a huge stomp over there. Gotta be running low on fuel. I've yet to scratch any of my heads. All these upside down landings and all that crap. None of my heads are scratched. It's that techno wing, man. Techno is a badass basher, man. If I can drive it straight. Of skill jumping and bashing in between all this poles and trees, man. Alright guys, one more, then we're going to fuel up. We may call it a day. Just wanted to give you guys a little action. Alright, one more. One more before it runs out of fuel. Especially when you can't see. Credit where credit's due, my ass. Now she's out of fuel. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, guys. That's it, man. We're going to call it a day. It was a good day. It was a great day. Any day that you wake up alive is a good day. Remember, guys, don't be afraid of the codfish. Y'all know what the codfish is? It's that fish you eat at McDonald's. Alright, guys. Guys and gals, big shout out to Christina Bush. Christina Bush, female RC enthusiast, doing her thing. And every now and then she'll pop up on my channel. And if there's anything I can ever do for you, Christina Bush, don't hesitate to ask, man. I'm here for you. If I know the answer, I'll get it for you. If I don't know the answer, I will find it. Looky there, man. Bash session. No issues. Well, a couple of issues along the way, but we fixed them. Yeah, I had that bell too tight. That's a 16 bell, man. I think I'm gonna leave the 16 bell in here. It's pretty good, man. It's not wrapping out the engine, you know, like that 13 bell. My pipe, you know, it's hot, man. Oh, my pipe went down a little, and here's my it's supposed to go around there. All right, guys, and you know I use rubber bands. I use these rubber bands. They're called braidettes, or some of them are called horsos. For like $2, you get like 1,000,000 of these things. It's probably like 500 in there, but close. And put 3 of them on your throttle return spring, and it pops it down. But the Techno, man, holding up like a champ. That chassis is beat to hell, man, but it's not dented or anything. Got those sumo wrestling skid plates. Alright, guys, hope y'all enjoyed today's bash video. And you know, when I tell you people something, or I put a video out there and I give you information, or you know, whether it's political or family or whatever, nitro or gas or electric, whatever the case may be, man, I'm relaying this information to you because I mean it. So, you know, I'm not trying to go back into yesterday's video, but everything I said in that video came from the heart. I believe that we need to work together with one another. We need to get along. Racism has no place in our society, period. When I was younger, man, I thought a lot different. Like I said, I've been in some pretty seedy places, and you know, I'm not going to go too much into that, but I was not a part of society for a long time. And then when I was put into society, I had to deal with an entire different world. You know, things are one way here and they're another way here. So anyway, I'm not going to get into all that, but just really, I really mean it, people. Try and treat people the way that you would want to be treated, whether you're white, black, Hispanic, Indian, Oriental, Filipino, Eskimo, dog, cat, whatever the case may be. Be the best you can be all the time at everything you do, including in the way that we treat one another. Alright guys, that's enough of that crap. Well, it's not crap, but that's enough of that stuff. Let me wipe you all off. Alright, so that's it. Again, we got the Mad Maxes. Shout out to, yes, shout out to the Termite. Appreciate it. You know, if it's something good like that Virtus, man, I want to try it out. You know, I'm not going to not get something just because he has it. That's not the way it's going to work. So just like the 5B, I want a 5B, and absolutely the purchase of the 5B on his channel spurred my interest more, and then John had told me as well. So same thing with the Mad Max. It's not copying somebody, because if you said copying somebody, then there's millions of people all around the world that are buying the same stuff. They're not copying you, Kurt. We're just getting good shit. Alright guys, that's it. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, and we'll see you guys in the next video. My job is not physical anymore, it's mental. And yesterday, I thought my brain was going to explode, literally just explode. My head was pounding, I had a terrible headache, and it's a whole different ball game than moving furniture. So, alright guys, we'll see y'all in the next video. Shout out Gearhead Addict, man. I appreciate you, Gearhead. You know, you got courage, brother. Alright, peace.